Hi everyone, and welcome to SLAP, it's LPC. Today we will be talking about live theater, and our special guest for today is Christina Rutherford. She's a Las Positas theater student, and welcome to the show, Christina.
Thank you.
How long have you been a student at Las Positas?
Just 3 semesters, so about a year.
Okay, and what specifically do you do in theater? Are you an actress, techie, designer?
Mostly I act.
Okay.
I act whenever possible, but I'm also taking the tech class, so
Okay.
I'm a little bit of the tech side as well.
All right, which one do you prefer, if you had to pick one?
Acting, absolutely.
Acting? So how long have you been acting?
About 7 years now.
Okay, and did you take any classes prior to LPC?
Yes, I took acting all 4 years of high school, and
Okay.
I also went to a number of little theaters near my house and did acting there.
Okay. How long have you been doing the tech part of it?
Tech theater, I only got started in at high school about my junior year. I was
Okay.
offered an opportunity to do some tech, and I liked it. But now I'm doing it at Las Positas as well. So
Okay, now what exactly is tech theater for people who don't know?
tech theater is anything ranging from lights in the booth to running crew. And running crew is when you're backstage and you're making sure everyone has the props on time, everyone's where they should be. So tech theater can be any number of things. It can also be stage managing, which is basically being the director's right-hand man, making sure that they have everything they need, and it can be a lot of things.
So usually when you're doing theater, you need a lot of acting, but you also need a lot of tech management. What kinds of things do you do in the technical theater class?
The tech theater class, actually, this summer was a little different because we just moved into a big, brand new theater at Las Positas.
Okay.
And so we got to work on that. We were hanging lights, we were hanging curtains, we were cleaning up, we were doing all sorts of things. But the typical tech class, which is what is going on this semester and probably what's going to go on next semester, is building the set for the shows. Right now we're building the set for the fall show, Much Ado About Nothing. So we're
Okay.
building a giant gazebo for
Now,
that.
what's that show about?
That's a Shakespearean comedy, and it's got some drama elements. And very complicated, but it's about love and romance and miscommunication, and it's a great show. And I'm in that one as well.
Okay,
So.
great. What is something you think actors should know about the technical aspects of theater?
I've always said that every actor needs to do at least one show where they're doing running crew, because technical theater is a lot like acting in the sense that it's a lot of work and a lot of time commitment. But tech theater, the people that are doing tech theater rarely get the praise that actors get. It's a very humbling experience doing tech theater because you put in all this work and you're very proud of what you've accomplished, but you're behind the scenes. So you're forced to kind of step back and look at theater from all angles.
Okay, and is there anything you took for granted or didn't know as an actress before you started?
Absolutely. I mean, when you're an actress and you go into a rehearsal and you see everything's already set up. You know, the props are there, the chairs are there, your script is there, everything's where it should be. But it's not until you do tech that you realize that someone was there 30 minutes beforehand, setting up and making sure the lights are there and the sound is there. You don't realize all the things that go on to make sure that you have everything you need as an actor.
Okay, so you basically need both then. You need to know how the tech system works and know how being an actress works in order for both of them to coexist.
Absolutely.
Okay. How has your viewpoint of crew changed since you've been involved with some of the technical aspects of theater?
Well, you know, I wouldn't say it's so much changed as it is I've noticed that it's there. I mean, before I started doing crew, being an actress, you don't really notice that the crew is there. And when they are there, you take them for granted and you say, you know, run and fetch me that prop, go get me this, go dress me. But when you are crew and you have actors saying stuff like that, go get me this prop, go doing this, and you need to do other things, it sort of throws a wrench in the works. So it sort of teaches you how to be a little more respectful as an actor of what they need to be doing rather than telling them to go get you things.
Okay. And how do you get ready for a show? How do you prep to get ready?
Well, we usually have call time, which is about an hour before the show starts. And we usually get there, get in costume, get in makeup, get all ready, you know, physically, and then the cast and the director usually go into the theater or rehearsal room or wherever they can and have a warm-up, you know, a group warm-up where we play some games and we breathe and relax and try to get ready for the show that we have.
So just kind of unwind and not really, stay focused, but at the same time, don't get too nervous.
Yes.
Okay. What was the most tech-heavy show that you've done?
The most tech-heavy? Well, one that I recently teched was Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, and it was at the Bankhead. And that, while it wasn't necessarily tech-heavy for me, because I was running crew, so I ran and got props and everything, it was tech-heavy for the people that had to do the scrims up and down, and just in conjunction it all was, because we had stairs we had to move on and off, we had flats we had to lift up and down, we had props running around everywhere, and everybody had a glorious costume, and it was in conjunction with everybody, but it was very tech-heavy as a whole.
Okay. Do you have any lighting experience, and if so, what's specific?
Very little, but I did do a little bit of lighting in high school, and the one chance I did have to do lighting was on an old soundboard, or a lighting board, and the lighting boards that are today, you program, you press a cue button, lights work. We did not have that. We were very bare bones. We had a light board that you had to program individually for every cue every time, so that was an experience.
Okay, well, in closing, just tell us something about yourself that we don't already know.
Something about myself that you don't know. I also do musical theater, and I enjoy that very much.
Okay, well, we'll save that for another time. Thank you again, Christina.